And Mr. Benson filling in for Sophie, and we are your anchors today.
The word of the day is, or words I should say, is PMA. This stands for positive mental attitude. It means optimistic disposition. In other words, it means to be open and happy about what you're doing.
Our Lincoln birthday today is Morgan L. Happy birthday, Morgan. You share your birthday with Victoria Justice. She's a movie actress and a singer.
On this day in history, in 1878, Thomas Edison patented the phonograph, better known as the record player.
In Lincoln news, Parent-Teacher Conferences is coming up on February 26th. They go from 3 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Tell your parents so they don't forget.
In world news, the oldest man in Australia, who is 109 years old, has been knitting sweaters for penguins. Recently, the Australian coasts have been polluted from an oil spill. When the native penguins swim in the waters, their feathers get covered.
To try to get the oil off, the penguins use their mouths to comb it out of their feathers. It poisons them. The sweaters prevent much of the oil from getting in their mouth in the first place, and they also make it so that they can't get their mouths to their fur.
Now to Stella on the weather deck.
Hey Lancers, I'm Stella here with your weather and lunch for today. The weather for today will be a high of 55 degrees and a low of 27 degrees. It's starting to get colder here. Maybe it will snow again. Tomorrow will be a high of 53 degrees and a low of 27 degrees. Make sure to have a positive mental attitude even if you don't like that the weather's getting colder. Think positive things instead of how cold it is that you don't like it. Today for lunch you can have green chili bowl with pork or chicken and black beans. Sounds yummy. Did you know that black beans are on the list of world's healthiest foods? Well, they are. They help your digestive system do its job. Soaking the black beans in the water is good. People in Brazil try to eat black beans every day. They include it in one of the unique food groups. That is interesting. I didn't know that. That's all for weather and lunch, Lancers. Now, since Theo isn't here, I'll be filling in for features. Hey Lancers, what's up? It's Theo with your features for today. Did you know that there are some special camps happening this summer? Well, they're called STEM camps, and they focus on helping immerse kids of all ages into the areas of science and technology, engineering, and math. These camps are happening in 5 states, including right here at Poudre High School. There are camps for younger kids that are just for the day, and then there are overnight camps for teens. These camps help kids learn more about these areas in fun and creative ways. Kathy Hergathy helped start these camps and has been maintaining them. The kids at these camps sure have a positive mental attitude about their camps. Make sure to inquire about the STEM camps if you're interested. Well, that's all for me, Lancers. Now on to Daniel and Elena with your sports.
Lancers, it's Elena.
And Daniel with your sports.
Yesterday, the 8th grade girls basketball team had an amazing game against Blevins.
Tomorrow, the wrestling team plays Weber at Weber. Have a great positive mental attitude, guys, whether you win or lose, although we're hoping that you win.
On Tuesday, the wrestling team played Blevins at Lincoln. Here's a recap of what happened. Your Lincoln Lancer winners are Scott L. decision win 9-2.
Elijah W., Miguel A., Kevin M., Moises M., and Julio D. all had wins by pins.
Kobe S. decision win 9-3. Jesse M. decision win 4-1. Ronnie P. win by decision 9-4.
The wrestling team did well, wrestled hard and smart.
Our next match will be Friday at Weber.
In professional hockey, the Colorado Avalanche plays the Chicago Blackhawks at Chicago tomorrow at 7:30 p.m.
On Sunday, February 22nd, the Avalanche plays the Tampa Bay Lightning at Denver at 5 p.m.
In international sports, the Cricket World Cup is going on this weekend.
Cricket is a sport that most Americans have never heard of, but it is very popular around the world.
It is getting hosted by Australia and New Zealand this year.
Now back to your...
That's all for KLIN News today, Lincoln.
Before we go, remember this. Like Carl Gause once said, it's not knowledge, but the act of learning, not possession, but the act of getting there, which grants us the greatest enjoyment.
Have a positive mental attitude throughout your day.
Bye!
What? Wait. Okay.
It's just a mess.
I know.
To try to get the oil off the penguins, the penguins Will you scroll back up? To try to get the oil off, the penguins use their mouths to comb it out of their feathers. It poisons them. The sweaters prevent much...
I didn't write this. That was Sophie. Go back up.
To try to get the oil off...
Now to Stella on the weather deck.
And that one's really hard to read too.
Okay.